Thanks everybody for coming. I'm going to introduce the mayor, and then there'll be a bunch of speakers coming back. After him, we have some awards. If you've just arrived, what you didn't miss is the exercise portion on this hot day. You missed Zumba with a cop, a good half hour of sweating, Zumba with a cop, and then breakdancing, the Boston Floor Lords. So you missed all the exercise portion. You can stay later and do it again if you'd like. But National Night Out is Jamaica Plain's great night with the police and the community come together. We work very hard all together throughout the year. This is just one day. But we'd like to introduce some special folks and give them awards for some special work during the year. Everything, of course, works for the top. So I'm going to introduce the leader of the city, and he'll introduce everybody else. Mayor of the city, Marty Walsh.
Buenas noches. Hey, thank you, DJ, and I want to thank you for the great work that you do, and it's great to be here in Jamaica Plain. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I want to give a special shout out to Captain Carolyn and all the police officers at E13. Thank you, Captain, at E13. And I want to thank the Mildred Haley Tennis Association for your great work. And I was here, we were here about 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. And we were here for an unfortunate incident. And as we were walking around, what we were trying to explain to the media, the newspapers, is that a lot of great things happen in this neighborhood. And we know that you have to cover the news when it happens, but we also want you to be here covering when good things happen. And tonight I want to thank the press that's here tonight covering a great thing that's happening in this neighborhood. I also want to, I brought a few friends with me tonight, and I want to introduce some of them. I want to start with the Boston City Council, your district city councilor, Matt O'Malley. We brought City Councilor Citywide Michael Flaherty. City Councilor Citywide Anissa Sabi George. We have the Sheriff of Suffolk County, Steve Tompkins, is somewhere in the house. Let me do that better. In the house! We also have, this is his doing the last tour of National Night Out, and he's been doing it for 25 years. And that's District Attorney Dan Connolly. Thank you, Dan Connolly. We also have, I want to make special mention, we have two elected officials that are here that are dear friends to my heart, but also have done so much work at the State House. One is Liz Malia on the opioid crisis and understand the devastation that drugs and alcohol has on families. And Liz helped pass a major piece of legislation at the end of session. And I want to thank Liz Maya for her great work on the opioid crisis. And I also want to thank Jeffrey Sanchez, Representative Jeffrey Sanchez. Jeffrey Sanchez, the fact that he's the chairman of Ways and Means, and I can say this now because session's over, he's been one of the biggest additions to the city of Boston in his work at Ways and Means, making sure we have additional revenue coming to our city, particularly around school funding. Thank you, Jeffrey, for all your great work. You and Liz working as a team. And I also want to just thank all the residents that are here today. Thank you for being out here. I think I got all the elected officials, right? Did I get everyone? We also have, Chief Green from the MBTA Police is with us today. Thank you, Chief. George Diaz, you know George Diaz? He's here with us today. We have Chief Hooley from EMS is here with us. Thank you, Chief, from the ambulances. Thank you, Chief, for your great work. And I just want to, before we get into the next step of what we're giving awards to, tonight is a celebration. It really is a celebration. of the work that the community and the police do together in making sure that we keep the crime down in the neighborhood, and that we work to end the violence. And we have work to do, and we know that. But we're here tonight as a show of support to the community, to let you know that we're here. We're going to continue to be here. We're going to continue to work hard so that these young ones that are here tonight can grow up in a safe neighborhood. And that's what we should be doing, making sure they grow up in a safe environment, a safe neighborhood. And a couple of things I just want to say. Major crime in this neighborhood is about the same as last year, which is we have to work on. And the next guy that's going to come up here and speak, we're going to talk about what we're going to do together. And also, we have making sure that we're working to robberies and larcenies in this neighborhood are down this year. So we're working together to make sure that happens. And I want to thank all of you for doing that. Today is a special day in the city of Boston. Today is a day that was the passing of the gavel. We had a commissioner here, Billy Evans, who was here for 5 years, who did an incredible job in the city, working on community policing and working in areas that were recognized by President Obama. Billy Evans retired, and we had the chance to work and get somebody who understands the importance of being a street cop. I'm not saying making history. We all know we made history today, but it's not about making history. It's about putting somebody in the job that understands the job, that understands the streets, that understands the people, that understands it from the ground all the way up. Commissioner Gross started as a cadet on the Boston Police Department. He's worked his way into the rank and file officers. He worked his way into leadership. He was the night commander in the city of Boston. He's been our chief for the last 5 years. And it was my honor, and it's my honor to introduce to you the 42nd Police Commissioner in the city of Boston, Commissioner Willie Gross.
Thank you, everybody. All right. You know, I know many, many, many people here. Thank you, my brother. Let's give a hand to Mayor Walsh for having the confidence in me to making me the 42nd Police Commissioner. Folks, I tell you what one of our missions is that every child in the city of Boston will feel comfortable about putting on a Boston Police uniform or a Suffolk County Sheriff or transit, that law enforcement is about the community under our community policing model, and everybody's welcome because everybody helped build this country. There are no walls on our police departments. Everybody is welcome. And we want our police departments to reflect every neighborhood in this city. So we thank you very much for what you do as a community and how you look out for each other. And there's tough times and there's good times, but we're going to be together in both. I hope we all understand that it takes a village to raise a child. So I know many of you here are committed that if there's a family in need, reach out and help them. If there's a family in need, reach out and help lift them up so they can share the same fortune that we do. All right? So you see everybody here behind us, and you see everybody here in front of us. This is what community policing is about, all of us. I came from the community, and here I am because of folks like you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. And Captain Greenland, my brother, my classmate, he said I made it this far because I cheated off him in the academy.
All right, before we bring the captain up, I have the honor of giving out the first Top Crime Watch Group of the Year award. And let me just say this, I got a chance to meet all of this group about a year ago. We met inside the community room, and we were talking about how do we make this neighborhood safer and better. And this group didn't stop one bit and continued to work. And the Top Crime Watch Group of the Year this year goes to the Mildred Haley Tenants Organization. It represents come on up here, the largest apartment complex in our district, one of the largest in Boston. The development includes 3 sections built on 25 acres of land. There's approximately 800 units of housing, over 2,000 people living here. Many of the residents are elderly, handicapped, or children, And I just want to congratulate them on this feat. And I want to ask Jeffrey Sanchez to come up here and say a word for me.
¿Cómo estamos todos? Felicidades. Thank you, everybody. I'm Jeffrey Sanchez, your state representative. Yo soy Jeffrey Sánchez, su representante estatal. Qué orgullo estar con ustedes. Mayor Walsh, it's hot, but everybody's out because in Bromley and Mildred Haley, that's how we do it. Everybody comes out and this community loves to get together. And Commissioner Gross, we're so proud of you and we're so proud of what you've done to get to this point. Because there's a lot of work that goes into making sure that we receive and we get the right commissioner. And Mayor Walsh, we applaud you for your decision in bringing on our Commissioner Gross.
Thank you.
A todos los que están aquí, gracias por estar aquí hoy. Estamos aquí para celebrar nuestra comunidad y a la misma vez reconocer los acontecimientos de nuestra policía local bajo el liderazgo del alcalde Marty Walsh, también con el comisionador Gross, que está aquí con nosotros, que lo acaban de nombrar hoy. Hoy es el primer día de él como comisionado oficialmente. Y también el concejal Matt O'Malley, la representante Liz Malia, que siempre está con nosotros, el sheriff Steve Tompkins, también tenemos la concejal Anaisa Asabi George, que siempre está con nosotros, y quiero darle las gracias a este task force, estas mujeres que se fajan, y aquí hay dos o tres que estas mujeres son increíbles cada día, que se comprometen a estar seguros que estamos juntos en esta comunidad. Wendy Polanco, Cassandra, Josefina, ustedes son lo que nos trae junto a esta comunidad. These three ladies, as well as people like Julia Martin next door and other folks, have been an incredible stalwarts here for this community, and I'm proud to be here. And I also want to thank our retiring district attorney, Dan Connolly, for all your hard work. Este es el hombre que se ha fajado con nosotros para estar seguro que la criminalidad baje en esta comunidad. Dan, thank you so much for your commitment and everything that you have done in these years. You have been with us, I mean, since the day you were elected, but for the past 6 years where this task force has gotten together along with me and the other partners, you have been in that room. And the things that you have accomplished with the Boston Police Department, with Mayor Walsh, have been incredible this year. And I want to thank you personally for busting your back to make sure that all the people in this community get the best and all the great community, the great and safe community that they know it is and that they deserve. And thank you, Dan. So I won't talk anymore except to say gracias, Lee. Gracias a todos ustedes y gracias por el apoyo. Have a great night, everybody. Commissioner.
All right.
This is, I think we're supposed to take a picture or something, right?
Sure are.
All right.
Get this stuff out of the way.
All right. You notice I won't give you the mic, right? Because I notice you like the mic too.
Not me. Let's test the stage.
We're safe, you guys. All right.
I love you, girl. Es todo. All right. Thank you, everybody.
There's one more. I saw you on TV the other day. There's one more. Mom is very happy about you.
Oh, yeah. Mom's is happy. So we have one more. Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. We have another award to give out. Let's hear it again for District Attorney Dan Connolly. 30 years, over 30 years of service. All right, Neighborhood Watch Unit. Hey, you know, National Night Out, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because everybody here, you don't do this just one night, you do it every night. So the next award is for Miss Carolyn Royce. Where is Carolyn Royce? Where's she at? Oh, hi, Carolyn Royce. Come on up. This is about you. Carolyn has been a mover and a shaker on many different community efforts in both Eggleston Square and Jamaica Plain. She called on current property owners and managers to demand improvements in security and safety. We all need that. Thank you. She organized meetings with new developers and builders to give neighborhoods a chance to raise concerns, to give neighbors a chance to raise concerns. She led the push for new pedestrian safety devices in Eggleston Square. She helped to plan and produce community cleanup projects at Lawson Park, the Eggleston Peace Garden, and the Dixwell Street Garden. She led efforts to reach help with the addiction services from Boston Recovery Services and also local health centers. She also raised attention to the issues of needle and syringe danger. Gotta protect our children, including proper disposal and removal efforts. Carolyn has also served last August as the district's event speaker for the presentations of awards at the 2017 National Night Out in Hyde Square. Let's hear it for Carolyn Royce, because she is hereby presented with the Community Service Award. All right. All right, speech, a little bit. I'm just happy I sound like Sheriff Tompkins right there. There you go.
I just want to say thank you. I really want to salute all the neighborhood associations, all the tenant organizations, and all the crime watch groups, because that really gives residents a voice so that we can help each other. And I also really want to salute the community policing partnership that we have with E13. We have great community police officers. Thank you.
Thank you. Come on, photo time. Come on, Captain Greeley.
So you'll be the third one, right?
Could I have Alicia and Noel please come up? You have to stand right here, and now you have to look at everybody. All right, Miss Alicia Noel has worked with the Martha Elliott Health Center for over 2 years as an outreach coordinator for the Community Programs Department. In that short time, Alicia has caught the attention of many neighborhood residents, families, and service agencies. Alicia also works closely with many schools, training programs, fitness programs, summer vacation group. When do you sleep? Property managers, retailers, elected officials, and public safety groups. Her 24 hours of dedication to this community is unwavering. Alicia has earned the respect and gratitude of all those young people and adults that she serves, including residents, families, and community partners. Could I have a big hand for her? So the City Council will present it. Want to get over here? Thank you. Thank you. Could I have Lacus please come up? Lacus. Lacus. Can I stand right here? So this is Lacus. If you know Panero bread, you know Lacus. Panera, what did I say? Oh, come on, we have from Charlestown. El Panino. Yeah. See, I can learn. That's close. No, we'll be here all night. LACUS works every day with a wide variety of groups and individuals in the neighborhood, Jackson Square, and the Mildred Haley Apartments. He has been a dependable and kind-hearted supporter of all the various youth groups throughout his numerous donations and contributions. LACUS has been a dear friend to the Tree of Life, Real Kids, the Martha Elliott Health Center, the basketball leagues, Hyde Square Task Force, Hyde Jackson Square Main Streets, and especially to the residents of the Julia Martin House, many of whom struggle with health issues and limited resources. So please, let's give it up for LACUS. That's yours.
And could you add in your South Street housing development?
In the South Street Housing Development. Could I please have Mr. Abdullah Hussein please come up? There you go. I'll pass this to you. As soon as I'm done talking, give it right there. Mr. Abdullah Hussein has been one of the most reliable and helpful members of the Mildred Haley Tenants Organization for over 4 years. He has been a dedicated volunteer to every program and event held in the Haley Apartments during his residence. Some of the community programs that have benefited from his assistance include the Somalian Assistance, Unity Day, Hot Dog Nights, Peace Walks, resident meetings, security meetings, partners meetings, and more. Abdullah also works for Operation Able of Greater Boston, which provides employment services for older workers. Could I please have you give it up for Mr. Abdullah Hussein? Mr. Abdullah would like to say a few words.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm very glad to be here with you on the National Night. I came all the way from East Africa in a small troubled country called Somalia 15 years ago. And I chose to live at this complex. In receiving this, I have to mention Officer Carlos of the police force and the chairman of our task force, Ms. Wendy. Without them, I wouldn't be able to get this one. Thank you. Thank you.
Michael Royce.
So, neighborhood policing is supposed to be a two-way street, and in Jamaica Plain, we actually give award to a police officer. So this year's Community Policing Award to the police officer from the community is for Detective Michael Aziz. Detective Aziz has worked in the district for almost 3 years, committed to detail and quality work, but today we'd like to thank him for his passions, his dedications to neighbors, businesses, and friends in the district, especially for the disadvantaged, the elderly, the handicapped, and the children. Early last year, he thought of the original idea to hold a free fishing derby for kids at Jamaica Pond. Catch and release with the Boston Police. It was a huge success. But this year's derby outdid all estimates. This past June 30th, we had 400 kids enjoying hours of free family fun at Jamaica Pond, fishing games, music, awards, prizes, food and drinks, and even a celebrity appearance from the mad fisherman, Charlie Moore from Nesson. He'll tell you the Derby never would have happened without dozens of volunteers, but those volunteers will all tell you that it's Mike's imagination, perseverance, and hard work that did it. Thank you, Detective Aziz, for all your superior commitment to the service of our community. We're lucky to have you and proud to be with you every day.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, say something. I had no idea that we were doing speeches tonight, so I certainly didn't prepare anything. But I will tell you, to echo Commissioner Gross's words, the police are the community and the community are the police. So together, we're going to get everything squared away here. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
So you went back in the textbooks, but that's right. Hey, Commissioner. And that on the study material. Commissioner.
Just want to say anything more? Close it out?
All right, eyes forward.
We're going to say a couple of words.
Come take a picture first.
What's up, guys? Back to that.
Yeah, I'd like to take a couple of minutes, introduce our District Attorney, Dan Connolly, since he'll be retiring soon.
Thank you, Captain Graylan. How about a nice round of applause for Captain Graylan, all he does out here, and all the men and women of this district. I just wanted to say thank you very much for all of the support that you've shown me here. I've had the pleasure of visiting the tenants organization, discussing the issues that you raised here, and working with you. I'm going to miss that. We've got a great group of young assistant DAs who are here tonight. They're going to help you through that process. But work with us, as everyone has said before me. Most importantly, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the support that you gave us in the case that happened here in May. So tonight, let's think about Christopher. Let's think about Claiborne. Let's think about Jermaine. Okay, because the other part of community policing is making sure of somebody who will fire a gun in a place like this will be held accountable. And you can rest assured that's going to happen on my watch. Okay, so thank you very much. It's great to be with you tonight. I just want to acknowledge one other great Boston police officer, Tony Smith, in the back. Tony has been a detective assigned to my office for the last 16 years, kept me safe for 16 years, and he grew up right here in the Bromley Heath housing development. So Tony, good luck in your retirement as well. Thank you, Captain.
And that's it, folks. Now the music.